Believe it or not, Christians have always been at the very forefront of communication technology. Now, I know a lot of people say that Christians are behind the times, but consider for a moment with me that every single day in the Garden of Eden, we find Adam and Eve FaceTiming with God. When God gave the Ten Commandments by way of his servant Moses, they were delivered on the very first tablet. When Samson wanted to send a message to the Philistines, he did it using Firefox. And Paul wrote most of the New Testament using a pen and papyrus or paper, which, believe it or not, was cutting-edge technology of the time. Move forward a few centuries to Martin Luther, who distributed theological documents by way of movable type printing. In fact, Martin Luther was quoted as saying that movable type printing was the highest act of God's grace. So you can probably understand my quandary and my frustration with the idea that Christians for thousands of years use media as a way to engage the society with the gospel. But now it seems like all Christians can do is use society to elevate media all over the internet. In fact, it seems like nowadays we spend more time on Facebook than we actually do with our face in the book. We'll tweet thousands of times before we'll ever put feet to the gospel. We'll do it for the vine while dozens of churches die on the vine every single day in our country. We'll spend hours a day on Snapchat, not even recognizing that in one snap, our life will be gone. We find an extreme amount of joy and pleasure in the fact that one photo could get 60 hearts on it on Instagram, when we won't even spend 60 seconds showing the heart of the Father to someone who is in desperate need of his love. We'll intently stare at our text messages, waiting for a red receipt to appear and a response to follow, not understanding that the Heavenly Father sits in heaven, knowing that in our hands we hold the received text, and He's waiting for us simply to read it and to respond to it. As Christians, thousands may follow us on social media. But can I ask you a question? Where are we leading them?